I'm doing my research project on Datto and their success dealing with Hurricane Sandy and the business continuity, their plan moving forward past Hurricane Sandy. My name is Lisa Ledy, by the way. Okay, so Hurricane Sandy developed in the Caribbean Sea on October 22nd in 2012, but on October 26th, New York, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, and North Carolina all entered into a state of emergency, and then the next day New Jersey, Connecticut, and Massachusetts did. It was probably the biggest, or it was one of the biggest hits financially that any storm has caused the U.S., and it was about $50 billion in economic loss spanning over a 900-plus mile diameter. It hit hardest on October 29th, and it knocked out power to Lower Manhattan, which was a center for business for the borough, so that was really rough for the East Coast. So then Datto is a backup and recovery and business continuity plan creator. They make sure that all of their clients have extra information on the cloud, and so that it's all backed up and they won't lose it. They also create the business continuity plans for them. Their headquarters is actually in Connecticut, where they were founded. And they have offices all around the Northeast too. So they were hit pretty hard with the storm as well, along with all of their clients. Okay, so preparations for the storm, and with their business continuity plan, they had already prepared. They have backups, cloud backups that are offline sent to headquarters, so they have backups there, and they have like extra backups where the client servers are, and they have those regularly done. They have an abundance of employees ready for any emergency services, and they even had employees working 24-hour days and sleeping at their desks, and then even had some 6-week-long employees there doing the same thing. So they really just make sure that they have everyone on board for any emergency service or emergency like this. They also supplied food and supplies for any clients or any of their partners or employees that would have a rough time during the storm, because they want to make sure that they're all have their best foot forward so that they can continue business as planned after. And it was even as soon as the day after that they were helping clients get back on their feet, and they were helping them run businesses, even though their servers, like the client servers, may have been under 5 feet of water. They were making sure they had all of their information to them and all of that. So they had prepped pretty well for an emergency like this. Okay, and then so some successes that they had from prepping so well and having such a good business continuity plan would be that they were starting to be profitable in 2013. So the emergency was in the end of 2012, and so come in 2013 being more profitable is likely because they were so efficient and they were so quick moving with all of their with all of their clients, and they got them back on their feet so quickly, and all of that. They in fact had a hedge fund client that needed information as soon as possible, and because they had temporarily shut down the market for trading, so they needed information before the market had popped back open, and they got it to them as soon as possible, and they ended up being very successful because of that, so that's good. But yeah, they had made sure that they have backup servers and data and all of their information on both East and West Coast of the United States, so if something does occur on the East Coast, they have all of that backed up on the West Coast also, so they were pretty prepared, and they made sure that everything was backed up before, because clearly they had some notice, so they were able to kind of get their plan started early, so that they would be fine after the storm and after everything had gone wrong. So they actually made sure all of their partners had information and had them manually send or drive their information like on different computers to their headquarters so they could copy them. They actually had to meet halfway between a partner and headquarters, their destination at headquarters, so that they could get it to headquarters and copied on time to get it back to them before Sandy actually hit. So they really had a good plan, and they used it very successfully, and it came out better for them, and they became a way better and way more successful business afterwards. Everybody and the clients had talked good about them and said how awesome they were in continuing business quickly after the crisis. And so, yeah, they really did a good job with their business continuity. Thanks for my presentation.